Welcome back to the News at 10. For the past 10 years, Playhouse Children's Center, located in Lagos, has established itself as an environment where parents and guardians can keep their children safe without batting an eyelid. This achievement, attributed to staff dedication in maintaining set standards by the visionary, was celebrated at an elaborate event in Lagos. Our correspondent, Wale Ojo, has the details.
Early learning centers should be dedicated to providing a safe, nurturing, and developmentally appropriate environment for all children. And for the past decade, Playhouse Children's Center, located in Lagos, has been extremely successful in all regards. This event is to celebrate 10 years of its existence. The founder of the school speaks on the journey and the experience.
What is it all about? It's all about the children. It's our responsibility to be part of the lives of children, your children, my children, children in Nigeria, children of the world, because they are the now generation, and it's all about them.
Next, some members of staff are appreciated for their loyalty. These parents speak on how the school has impacted on their children.
I'm not scared of anything when I dropped. In fact, this long holiday was stressful for me, and the moment Playhouse said it was time to come back to school, I rushed at the opportunity because I know my kids have been looking forward to going back to school.
JESUS.
The cake cutting takes place not just here, but where it all began. And those who love it the most have this to say.
Happy birthday, Playhouse!
Wale Ojo, Channels Television News.
We head now to Edo State, where traders at the Oba market are appealing to the chairman of Oredo local government area, Mr. Osaro Obaze, to assist them in restoring electricity supply to the market. Power supply in the market was cut off several months ago due to accumulated electricity bills. The traders and residents around the market have also raised alarm over the state of sanitation in the facility, blaming it on poor waste management by the concerned authorities in the state. Those who spoke to Channels Television on the matter are worried about the possible health implication of the refuse, which they say has been left unattended to for weeks.
Oba Market, a popular market in Benin, the Edo State capital, is located in the heart of the city. It has been in existence for many years now and has had its share of challenges and problems. One of its current challenges is lack of power supply. These traders told Channels Television that their alternative source of electricity does not only affect their cost of doing business, but also their health.
The life situation in this Oba market is a pathetic one. In fact, we the traders here will be suffering it. I myself, last year, I know how many times I went to admission because of generator smoke. It's not as if we didn't pay for light, but they said it was disconnected by NEPA. And ever since the chairman called us, other stakeholders, they said we should pay to 2,000, which I paid since February. Up till now, no light.
According to the traders, some of them have abandoned their shops and resorted to street trading.
As everywhere dark now, people to stand buy something, go there hard, and see where they want buy, they don't see and clearly. I said they go as I go by, and the way see make most of the city as I saw some people there now, they dey inside market, money till night they no go sell. When say they don't say, it's evening they'll pack that is go main road, go they say so that they don't go out with empty hands.
If you go down now, most of this land, if you walk up for ground, you will nearly fall. Even if I fell one day when I was coming from Lagos Street. So pass down now, no show, everywhere dark. So I had to pass this side, enter this my store because of light. Some are using candle, generator, light, everything.
Even hairstylists and fashion designers have taken to doing their business outside their shops. Mrs. Antonia Obasuyi, who has been trading in Oba Market for over 20 years, tells us how this problem began.
Oba Market, we hold debt for NEPA. Since one chairman come, they dissolved the traders union, so that they said the Oba Market will not have a union again. So chairman now put he bring another body from outside to come and be collecting this light money. Since then what they collect, they didn't, whether they pay or they don't pay, I don't know.
Mr. Osaro Obaze, chairman of the local government area where the market is located, in a telephone interview, explained that the traders were charged 2,000 naira per store to pay off the 6.5 million naira electricity bill accumulated over the years. He added that though the response has been slow, he pledged to assist in finding a lasting solution to the problem. Waste management is also another challenge the traders and residents around the market say they are having to grapple with. They are lamenting the acrid smell emanating from this part of the market.
I don't just know who is ever that concerned. Maybe it's the Oredo chairman that control the people that take off it. That is, come and take off it and remove the dustbin away from here. You can see everywhere and nobody can stay here. The smell is bad and it can give disease to the people around this area.
Even we wait the bed to come this side, come back, if they had us to come because of the smell of the dirty. Well, now help us find solution, make they come remove the dirty.
Mr. Steve Orogun is an official of Oedo local government. He says the council is doing everything possible to ensure the market remains clean, but he alleged that traders flout orders, which makes their job difficult.
We have about 20 workers in this market. Early morning, the workers go inside the market and take away the refuse inside the market and dump inside the vehicle every morning. But unfortunately now, we're surprised that we don't know where this dirty is coming from. We're surprised that they always put it in outside here, and it's very bad.
True to Mr. Rogun's words, these people were arrested for defaulting the order on how and when to dispose of their refuse at the market. And right on the spot, another culprit is caught in the act.
We don't even know that they are not from this market.
While the government has pledged its readiness to do what is expected to keep the environment clean, residents must also abide by the rule and help the government to ensure good management of waste to avoid endangering public health.
We're moving towards the arts now. The art of good letter writing seems to have been lost to advancements in technology. Only a few people so take out time to pen down their thoughts and send as messages. Our correspondent, Crystal Ems, examines this early mode of communication, which is fast fading.
Time was when great communicators were those who could read and write properly. The letter writing days when men were respected by women for their writing skills. I mean, you couldn't really connect without it. Today, it's a fading legacy. Whatever happened to letter writing? Is there anything this generation is missing out on?
Dear letter writing, how are you? It's been a long time. You once were the building blocks of relationship, but now only a few remember you with nostalgia.
Letter writing, was inclusive. It wasn't this loose, you can send text message and keep somebody will come and, open your system and read, say, why did you read, whatever is there. It was personal.
I still write letters. If I'm writing to a client of mine who I wanted convey to a sense of, I take this project very seriously, whatever, I'm not going to send an email.
The lines that flowed in you were well thought out, and in you, emotions needed no emoticons.
People poured their heart and their soul, their emotion into a document. That's why it's so important. That's why it's so beautiful. I mean, at that moment, It's something that is just like a little piece of paper that encapsulates all your thoughts and your feelings.
We did not used to throw away our letters. And when we did our 25th year anniversary, I was surprised that he brought out a letter that was written, a love letter, and read it in front of the church. That this letter has been here for 25 years. I was shocked.
How so much you imparted generations and taught men to be courteous, and even sometimes make them wait with great anxiety for responses.
It's a serious project, especially if you're writing to a lady who you really are passionate about. I mean, your presentation and everything will decide if you're going to get the girl or not, so you better take it seriously.
It's unfortunate that you, who the world once relied on for communication, is now a victim of technological advancement in the world of communication.
We are in the 21st century. Instead of you sitting down writing letters with biro or something, wasted of time, you just like log into your email address. You can just draft a letter.
It was a lot more proper. You need to spell it all out. You need to take your time and write, correct, rewrite before sending out.
I think it's just technology has come. I don't think it has necessarily changed anything. We have email systems, people can still communicate. We have chats, which is even more flexible.
But to keep memory alive, the World Post Day is marked on the 9th of October every year, and this is significant. The lessons we learned from letter writing will always remain with us. Yours till the rivers run dry. Chris Elams, Channels Television News.
Must say it's been a while I've written a letter. Now, Wale Oguntokun is a Nigerian playwright, stage and film director, as well as a theatre administrator, lawyer and newspaper columnist. Since emerging on the big stage with his 1998 satirical stage drama, Who's Afraid of Wole Soyinka, to his most recent award at the Edinburgh Festival Fringe for his play, The Thousand Monologues, Wale Oguntokun has been cementing his place in the listed world of theatre. Our review tonight takes a look at the celebration of the talented playwright by the British Council in Lagos.
When honor is bestowed on a person, it's usually in recognition for an achievement. And here at the British Council in Lagos, there's a special person being honored today. This crowd is here to celebrate what began in faraway Scotland in the United Kingdom. Wale Oguntokun is a Nigerian playwright, stage and film director, as well as a theatre administrator and newspaper columnist. The artistic director of the Renegade Theatre, Wale Oguntokun, and his crew, at just their second appearance, received the Mervyn Starter Spirit of the Fringe Award for his play, Thousand Monologues, at the 2014 Edinburgh Festival Fringe. The event kicks off with a reading by Scottish poet Tom Powell.
I read because Mr. Bruce took us down into the pit and left us with the swinging pendulum. I read because I only have one life, but infinite ways to live it. I read because the space we share now is not the only space, and the time we live in now needs mind and projected beyond the miracle of the moment. Thank you.
And then the actors reenact the performance that earned them the award from the world's largest art festival.
She offered her honor. He honored her offer. And all night long they stayed up, offering and honoring. Bang, 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 ballo. Bang, 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 bang. Now who they enter for mommy? Sabuso. Daddy, oh, daddy, daddy, when you go for Johnny, somebody enter for mommy's house. And the scene of mommy's bed. Person push mommy, mommy push person push mommy. Small time, money, money,
It's been great, and then coming back home, this reception by British Council, it just makes everything worth the while. That at least, even though there was no support going, coming back, winning that award has made us very recognizable, and at least open doors for 2015 Edinburgh Film Festival.
And for those celebrating the lawyer turned playwright, the accolades are justified.
It will be interesting to see many more people who are as committed as Wale is, to see them strive towards getting Nigerian theatre to international stages, for them to be performed in different places.
Speaking on how it all began, Wale expresses his appreciation.
We're hoping that we can continue to show the best of Nigeria to the world in the future. We hope next year we can take more than one team to the UK, more than one Nigerian company to the UK, to show different aspects, different facets of our theatre, of our arts and culture, and to, in some ways, the theatre practitioners that go abroad become ambassadors to show this side. It's not always the bad news, it's not always the poverty, it's not always the corruption you hear sometimes about people writing Yahoo letters. There's a lot going on there, a lot of hardworking, strong Nigerians out there, and so that's what theatre should be doing. We should tell our messages, tell our own stories, let them hear our own stories, let them see our culture and tradition. I hope that theatre will continue to expand the horizons, and I hope we'll find support for those things we want to do.
Honor is given to whom it's due, and Wale Ojo sure deserves his moment in the spotlight.
Still ahead of the news at 10, football fans express disappointment at the Super Eagles' poor showing at the AFCON qualifiers. That's in sports news. Please join us again.